Howdy folks, and welcome back to the channel where we ask the question, is time travel possible? And today we're going to be talking about the mysterious John Titor mystery. So get this, another civil war breaks out in America and divides it into 5 different fractions, and in 2015 World War III starts with America and Russia trading nukes and ends with 3 billion dead. And then Y2K actually happens, and on December 31st, 1999, when the clock reaches midnight, a bug in a computer sets off an atomic bomb and destroys the entire world. The strange thing is, all this didn't happen. Or was it all prevented by a time traveler, claiming that his mission was to prevent a computer virus that was wiping out the world in his timeline, and to head to 1975 and grab an old IBM 5100, because it contained just the right hardware in order to combat the computer virus, which is kind of similar to the year 2038 problem. And for those of you who don't know, the year 2038 problem is a computer bug that will occur on January 19th, 2038. I'm not really like a computer tech whiz, so I'm just going to spare trying to confuse you and confusing myself. So basically, it's just a computer clock that calculates dates, and on that specific date, January 19th, 2038, it'll stop computing, and then something bad will happen. And he was in the year 2000 for a little R&R, which in the military is a term for rest and recuperation. And in that time, he was answering multiple questions about the future and describing events that would happen in the future. And according to Titor, the 6 things that a time machine needs in order to function are 2 magnetic housing units for the dual microsingularities, an electron junction manifold to alter the mass and gravity of the microsingularities, a cooling and X-ray venting system, gravity sensors or a variable gravity lock, 4 main cesium clocks, 3 main computer units. According to Titor, his time machine was a 1967 Chevrolet Corvette, which later became a 1987 Chevy Silverado. He also posted an instruction manual for a C204 TDU, or a time displacement unit, even including schematics and diagrams of the machine, and even images of it installed in the car. He also said that the Everett Wheeler model of quantum physics was true, and that every quantum decision happens in another universe. Quantum immortality, baby. This proves the grandfather paradox. Now it goes like this. Imagine you traveled back in time before your parents were born, and then you killed your grandfather. Well, then that would mean your grandfather wouldn't go on to live and birth your parents, and they wouldn't birth you, so that you can't go back in time and you kill your grandfather, so your grandfather lives. But if your grandfather lives, then he births your parents and births you, so then you live and kill your grandfather, and it's just a great paradox. You wouldn't be doing any sort of time travel paradox or anything. You'd just be killing someone's grandfather. He also claimed that conflicts in America would start to build up in 2004 with something bad happening, or a catastrophe pretty much every month. Just like how in 2020 it seemed like there to be like a major tragic event happening every month, with each seemingly worse than the last. Except this one took place over the course of 4 years, and over the matters of civil rights and stuff like that. So it eventually erupted in 2008 into a civil war that split America into 5 different fractions, which each of those having their own separate beliefs on the war. But eventually the war dies down, and in 2015 Russia launches a nuclear attack on major cities in America, which Titor says is known as End Day. And so the US strikes back, and then Russia's allies kick in, and then it starts World War III, and then the European Union and China fall apart. Titor doesn't even specify what exactly are the motivations of World War III. He did say it's a matter of border clashes and overpopulation. But there's no sign of any of this stuff happened, so guess he was just a hoax. Or what if the reason none of that stuff happened was because he had gone back in time and stopped World War III from happening, which is why we're all alive today and not speaking Russian. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you didn't, what are you gonna do? Leave a hate comment down below. I might see you in the next one. Bye, folks.